Russia has entered the Syrian conflict as a military player, and questions on the nature and intent of Russia's intervention have emerged. At a recent Black Coffee Morning event, experts discussed what Russia's airstrikes mean for the international dynamics of the conflict.
I think the Russian intervention is complicating an already complicated situation. Already the military intervention caused lots of civilian casualties. There were more attacks on the opposition than ISIS itself. There are so many question marks to put on the table. However, we see an opportunity out there as well. It could be a trigger for a new debate on putting a new framework for the solution in Syria. Despite everything, the Russians are now in a stronger position to influence the process in the regime-controlled areas, to get the regime to give concessions. Before, when they were just outside, supporting the regime from the outside, they were not able to get any concessions from the regime. So there could be new opportunities for talks. We have to exploit this opportunity and move very quickly, because if we fail, I think the result will be further escalations and further blood and further leaks of the conflict outside the Syrian land.
Many see ISIS as part of the solution to the conflict, but not the solution in itself.
ISIS is there because there is a conflict with political roots that turned into an armed conflict. So we should work first on the armed conflict element by putting a political solution, because people turned to arms when the politics have failed. So we have to go one step back, put a framework where people can see something on the horizon. They can see that there will be a prospect, there will be a Syria. We will all be part of it, and then they will all work towards it. But right now, all the frameworks are very polarizing, dividing. Still, all the international actors are packing certain actors on the ground. These actors are fighting each other, and the result is ISIS gaining the ground because of the Syrian conflict, the internationally packed. So while ISIS now is the declared enemy of everyone, although the reality tells us something else, but everyone claims that they are the enemy of ISIS, I don't think there will be an end to ISIS if those enemies don't unite around a plan. And the unity have to have a political solution in it, even for the Syrian opposition to take part in fighting ISIS. And there is no end to ISIS without them, by the way. They have to see a solution. They have to see that what they started 4 or 5 years ago is actually going to result in something. They're not just now reduced to the soldiers of a superpower that is trying to achieve its own political gains on the expenses of the Syrian blood and Syrian state.